来，不亦乐乎？欢迎收看《子曰论健康》，我是洪子仁。今天我的搭档是曾经到帛琉8次义诊，当地人称鸡蛋花的美女皮肤科医师唐豪悅医师。
大家好，我是新光医院皮肤科唐豪悅医师。有皮肤相关问题都可以来找我哦。尤其最近夏天要到了，要记得皮肤的保养，还有做好防晒。而且最近天气真的是越来越热了呢。
是啊，夏季呢天气热，正是因为有一股来自南方的风带来了高温与水汽，同时呢，也为我们今天的子曰论健康带来重量级的贵宾。让我们来欢迎帛琉总统惠恕仁先生。
欢迎惠恕仁总统 ，Welcome. Hello everyone, we have a very special and distinguished guest today. It's a real honor to welcome our old and true friend, President Surango Whips Jr., the President of Republic of Palau, here at Xinguang Hospital. Thank you, President Surango, for coming to Taiwan to attend the new president ceremony. We are grateful to have you here with us. Palau is geographically the closest country to have diplomatic relations with Taiwan. The Xinguang Medical Mission in Palau has been established for over 17 years. We work hard to improve the health for the people of Palau, and we believe that medical cooperation will strengthen the collaborations to further consolidate our diplomatic ties and bring people closer together. For instance, during the COVID pandemic, there was a really amazing miracle happened. While the whole world was under lockdown, only the people from Taiwan and Palau can travel freely by the launching of the Taiwan-Palau travel bubbles. And I'm very honored to be one of the participants in our medical team to witness such historical event. Later, after the pandemic crisis faded away, Palau hosted the first ever international marathon event, the Palau Omal Marathon in June 2023. And over 700 people from all over the world attended and completed the race. And of course, President Surango was one of the runners. Yeah, and our medical team worked closely with the EMTs and doctors in Palau to ensure the safety of every participant. It was really a huge success. So I heard that in September, there will be a second marathon. Is that true?
Yes, Dr. Kelly, thank you for sharing. We are excited about the second year of this event, and it'll be on September 1st. And of course, we invite the people of Taiwan and around the world to come and join us in this marathon. It's good for your health. You get to see a little bit of paradise and have some fun at the same time.
So is it going to be in the main island today, this time?
Well, we have the main island of Babeldav and Koror, and it will be ran on both islands. And there's a bridge that crosses between, and you'll run across a bridge. So
it's a different route this time.
Same route.
Oh,
same route.
Okay, but more people this time.
We're hoping
definitely,
that more
right?
people.
And hopefully not rainy days.
I have to be honest, though. They did tell me, the runner said that the Palau route is the most difficult route.
It's very challenging.
Because it has a lot of hills.
I know.
Not flat.
Yes, and when it rains, it's even more difficult.
Yes,
but it was a huge success last time. And
Yes.
I was a medical team, was like so touched and moved by all the participants. They persevere until the last minute.
I know, and we really, part of the medical mission, besides really getting us through COVID, we really appreciate Xinguang's help in all aspects. Not only helping us in the hospital, but being out there and helping us with the marathon.
Yes.
Because that was the first time for us, and we needed people with experience, and having you there was great.
Yeah.
To have that support. So thank you.
This time I will train, and hopefully I can join as a participant instead of the medical team.
There you go.
Okay, several questions for you. So over the years working with Taiwan healthcare professionals, can you share with us your personal insights and experiences from Taiwan medical care?
Well, I think first of all, Palau, we have very limited medical services. Without getting outside treatment, many of our people would die.
Yes.
And so you need to find places where you can send people off island to care. And we have a wonderful relationship, of course, with Taiwan, and especially with Xinguang. And I think most importantly, when the people of Palau come to Taiwan, our cultures are very similar in the way we handle patients, the way we allow patients to be with their family in the rooms, those kinds of things that maybe in Western hospitals they don't allow. But I think our Asian culture, our Pacific Island culture, there's many similarities. So really our Palauan patients, when they come here, they feel at home. And that's important for getting healthy or getting well.
Yeah, it's part of the family and the community, right? I've been there for 7 times or 8 times. It's always the community that brings people together, and then we do the little educations from nutrition and health improvement programs, and everybody participated. So it's like the sense of togetherness that's most important, that really touches us when we do the medical mission.
And then, you know, your healthcare here is world class.
We see a lot of patients.
Yes,
and then, I think we have quality
We're very
care.
fortunate that we're only 3 hours away, so we can come here and get treated.
And we're blessed to be able to help and to improve the health of the people in Palau. Yeah, it's like a bonding already.
That's
and then everywhere, whenever we go to Palau, they were, "You're from Xingkong," right?
Yes.
And then we say, yeah, it's just, you know, everyone like throughout the years. Yeah, and they really appreciate us, and we appreciate the friendship together. Yeah.
And those medical missions are very important because they provide services that are not available, or we don't have the specialist in Palau to be able to provide those. Just like you, your specialty, there's nobody in Palau with that specialty, so coming down and be able to see those patients so they don't have to fly off island is a big savings and really an opportunity to help the community there. So we're very grateful.
Yeah, we're really blessed to be able to help, honestly. Yeah, I really look forward to every year to see the patients, and it's like friends and family that we visited every year. So Taiwan is really blessed to have Palau as a real friend, speaking up for us at the WHA and many other events. But also we want to know, is there anything else we can do to support Palau?
Well, you know, one of the challenges that we all have recovering from COVID is getting our economies back on track. And one of the opportunities, of course, while we're here is continuing to build on that friendship, and being on this show to be able to share with the people of Taiwan that Palau is a friendly place. It's only 3.5 hours, and now China Airlines has 3 flights a week, and in July they will have 4 flights a week.
Yes, that's the good news.
And I've been pushing China Airlines. I want 6 flights a week, or why not daily?
I know, it's like going to Japan, right?
It should
and Palau is a second home.
Yeah. So we continue to try to increase access because you know, coming and visiting and bringing back that tourism is critical for our economy getting back on track. So thank you for the medical missions, but we also appreciate the tourists. So
no problem.
Everybody in the hospital come on vacation.
Yes, that's why
swim with the vegetarian sharks and the stingless jellyfish and the beautiful fishes, right?
That's why we're like doing this program, so that more people to know Palau more in a more in-depth sense of explorations. So other global collaborations potentially that we can work on?
Well, you know, I think one of the challenges that we all face and realize is global warming. Yeah, and Taiwan is, of course, a leader in renewable energy. And one of the collaborations we're doing is, of course, solar, but we need to look beyond solar. Hydrogen, we'll also look at transportation systems, maybe how we can use renewable energy, because now boats are just using petrol. So it's really getting to that next stage. And you know, Taiwan is so advanced in AI and semiconductors and of course medicine. But also in renewables. So it's being able to get that technology and help us in our quest, because, you know, we always tell the world when I'm at these COP conferences that Pacific Islands contribute the least carbon or the least to climate change, but suffer the most.
That's true.
So it's all of our responsibility, whether it's recycling, choosing to eat less meat, driving less, walking more. These are all things that we can do individually to help each other to reduce our carbon footprint and to help the planet.
Yeah, actually Taiwan and Palau very similar. We're all island, right?
Yes.
So we face the same challenges, including the weather, the
typhoons.
flood, the typhoons, and the energy, because we need to really be really efficient in such a small island, right? And have to do a lot of things. So yeah, that's something we potentially will be working on.
Yes.
So right now we're to the more like private questions.
Sure.
So yeah, Palau is the pristine paradise for a lot of tourists, right?
Yes.
So we want to know your hidden gems and favorite spots that you want to share with local travelers.
Well, you know, everybody knows Palau for jellyfish,
Yes.
for sharks, for fish. But one of the places that I like to go, it's far away from Koror, but it's a remote atoll. You know, so it's one of those low-lying islands. But because it's remote, it's beautiful. It's called Kyangle.
Triangle.
Yeah, and it's an interesting story because the chief of Kyangle came with us to this inauguration.
Oh.
And I was sharing with President Lai that that's one of the islands that was struck by a typhoon in 2013. And every home was destroyed. And it was really through our partnership, the Taiwanese Red Cross and the government, that we were able to rebuild all their homes. But it is a beautiful island, and because it's remote, not too many people go. And that's also what makes it nice.
I know,
right?
it's like a private
Yeah.
beach, right?
Yes,
that
yes.
you can just relax and have your own me time, right?
Yes.
But is it difficult to travel there? Because you know,
Yeah.
we just like go via the tourist company and they have like the packages.
Yes.
So is
So,
there
yeah.
any way that the tourists can explore themselves and, you know, make reservations?
Yeah, I think they can
themselves?
ask the tour companies for a Kyangle tour.
Oh, so
So
the
you'd have to leave out of the
information
north, yeah.
will be right on under this
we-
YouTube. Yeah.
And if it's not, when I go back, I'm gonna talk to the Visitors Authority about it. How to
Yes.
promote it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you would have to drive a car to the northern tip of the island, and then from there you can take a boat.
Oh, you know, I always love the northern tip of the island. The
Yeah.
waterfalls is something people forgotten.
Yes.
We always go to the jellyfish and the scuba dive, but I like the northern part. The
And then
stones, you know, and
the stones, that's
waterfall.
right.
Yeah.
And then there's also the ancient villages.
Yes.
There, you know, if you have time to walk through them.
And I like to walk, you know. I'm not a very ocean person, so a lot of people have the misconception that when you go to Palau, you can only go under the sea. But then there's a lot of things to explore on the land, right? So maybe that's something we can also talk about or show the
Yes.
people, that because not everyone, the family, maybe the kids, they want to go on the walking tour, you know, scenic tour. That sort of route that we can help co-develop it with the tourism, and also we can help promote it.
No, absolutely. I think it's exposing the people to different
Yes,
varieties
yeah.
of activities. The other thing that Palau is famous for is we have these terraces that go back several thousand years.
Oh.
And of course those stone villages, and we wonder how all these, you know, back then, what were the equipment to move all these stones inland? But people back then must have been very strong and they were physicists that knew how to move rocks. And
Yeah, I remember you showed me the round coin, right? And the money, the little
Yes.
marble stuff, right? There are a lot of history to explore, right?
And then the other thing that we often tell people is bird watching. So people don't think
Yeah.
of Palau as birds, but there's species of birds in Palau that you can't find anyplace else in the world. So for bird watchers, come down and
So these are all the hidden gems, rather than just go to the jellyfish and then scuba dive. There are so many things to do. For the 7 times when I go, every time is different.
you try something different.
Yeah, we sometimes go to the north, go to the waterfall, sometimes go just the sunset by the beach is the best, right?
Yes.
With the beautiful view and just have a me time, just reading.
And that island up north, they have local people that have homes that you can stay in.
Oh, really?
So that's why it's very good. You can go up there, spend the weekend,
But
and
how
get
do
away.
you get the information? So we're going to put it down in our...
Kayang, I made it a promotion, so we've got to now
Okay.
make sure they're available on the website. Yeah.
So the information will be down on this video, and then I'll make sure we have all the information listed. Okay, thank you so much for your time. So these are the 3 tough questions that I have. So anything you want to add on?
Well, thank you, Dr. Kelly, and I want to thank the Shinkong Group for always partnering and helping promoting Palau. One last thing I could add is, I believe that if you come to Palau, you've been to Milky Way, right?
Yes.
Yes. You get younger. So it's good to come to Palau. It's you put the mud on, it helps you gain a few years, makes you healthy just because of the stress relief, right? So come and enjoy paradise, and we look forward to welcoming you.
Yes, as a dermatologist, I really endorse it. Putting the mud with the minerals on the face is a natural facial that you can do, and that's the best experience one can get, and the best selfie photo that one can ever have. So thank you so much, President Surango, for your time. I really appreciate it. I really hope we can see you soon, and all go to Palau to see you soon.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being a wonderful host.
节目最后非常感谢帛琉惠恕仁总统百忙之中前来我们星光医院参加子曰论健康的节目，希望借由今天的节目呢，我们可以让大家了解星光跟帛琉的友谊跟互动。
另外，我也要跟大家分享2个好消息。从7月份开始，我们的华航每一周有4个航班可以飞往帛琉。那另外9月份呢，帛琉也即将举办第2届的帛琉马拉松。真的非常推广大家有机会一定要到帛琉这个美丽的国度去走哦！
哇，真的好期待哦！大家有空记得一定要去帛琉走走哦。那喜欢我们节目的，记得按赞、订阅、分享，还有开启小铃铛。我们下回见，
拜拜。